American poet Thomas B. Aldrich wrote, "To keep the heart unwrinkled, to be hopeful, kindly, cheerful, and reverent, that is to triumph over old age." Welcome to the Unwrinkled Heart Caregivers Journeys.
Welcome to the Unwrinkled Heart Caregiver's Journey. I'm Kern Cherry, and I'm your host with over 30 years experience in the healthcare field. Our goal of the program is to educate, empower, and inform caregivers across the Mississippi Gulf Coast while ensuring that you are not alone in your caregiver's journeys. Today we have with us 3 South Mississippi women who are making their mark in the community and helping others. We have Laura Payne, who's the community relations persons for the Back Bay Mission. We have Julia Encalade, who is also she's a veterans officer with the Harrison County, and I bet y'all hadn't even heard of that before. And we also have Jackie Cooper, who is the owner of Gulf Coast Myofascial Release. And we'll be right back after this break.
They go above and beyond what any of the other casinos do.
They make you feel at home.
They make you feel like family.
You read
They
that?
make you feel at home right away.
I can't even tell you how many hugs I've had today.
Never ever experienced anything but positive and lovely people and fantastic times.
I don't want to go anywhere else. I won't stay anywhere else. I've done all the other casinos. This is my casino.
Taking care of your aging parents or disabled child can be difficult. PRN is here to help. We specialize in assisting family members and caregivers in keeping their loved ones in their preferred living environment. We provide assistance in homemaker and adult sitter services, nursing assistance, personal care aides, and will even help you with your everyday errands. We have services available 24 hours a day. We'll help you figure out what you need and tailor the hours and services to fit. You can keep up with our show called Caregivers Journeys on Cable 1 Channel 1007 or Uverse Channel 17. If you need help with taking care of your aging parent or disabled child, call and make an appointment with us today at 228-385-2603. For more info, visit our website, prnhomecareservices.com.
Really? And you say you love your grandma? Call 888-936-6832 or visit handydandymoving.com. Handy Dandy comes in handy.
Welcome back to the Unwrinkled Heart Caregiver's Journey. I am here with Laura Payne of Back Bay Mission. And Laura, I'm so glad to have you here today. First, can you tell me a little bit about Back Bay Mission? I know people have heard of it, but they may not know exactly what y'all do.
Certainly. Back Bay Mission is celebrating their 95th year right now. We started in 1922. What we do is we change to help those in need. Right now we help the homeless and the low-income individual families and individuals here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast.
And I thought I heard you said y'all actually take help with veterans as well?
Yes, we do. We have a Home Port 1 and a Home Port 2 where we house previously homeless veterans, and we also have a Veterans Support Fund as well.
Wow, wow. And that's big, you know, Veterans Month. A lot of celebration of the veterans in the month of November. So
yes.
really love that idea, but I didn't know y'all did that. I only thought y'all focused on the homeless. But anyway, years ago when I first met you at the Coast Chamber, and you were there for like 9 years or so?
Yes.
Yeah, so anyway, I remember us talking about your grandmother and your care, and a lot of people are taking care of their parents, but
right.
most of the time their mother is taking care of
yes.
their grandparents. But in your case, you were taking care of your grandmother. Tell us, you know, I always look back at my grandmother fondly, and some of the things that she used to tell me. What's something funny that she's told you through your growing up?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it funny, but one thing that she always said is, Laura, you always have to check check your lipstick. All ladies check their lipstick. After we got done eating, she would get upset with me if I didn't pull out my compact and check my lipstick and get it done, because you had to present yourself in a certain way as a lady.
Oh my goodness. Now that's a good pointer. I need to be checking mine right now. Okay. So anyway, but back when we first met, I remember you were talking about and you were looking at the care that you were providing for her, and that she was needing help. And I believe she was starting to have some type of memory loss and stuff.
Right.
So tell me about your experience in transferring her from home. And I know she's now in a facility.
Right.
So tell me what's been your experience in dealing with your grandmother.
Well, my first experience was I never thought about what am I going to do with my grandmother, because I had my father. Well, my father died in 2007. And so I didn't have a plan for what do I do with my grandmother. So as she, got older and she was forgetting to clean things or forgetting to pay things, I did the natural thing where I brought in a maid. But it came to a point where she was scared of the maid. I tried to get in home health to come help her, but she was scared of home health. She didn't know what was going on. When her dementia got worse, she didn't know who these people were. So that's when we decided we had to move her into an assisted living facility.
Right, right. And so I remember at one point you actually called us, PRN Home Care, and asked us to help you. And the one thing that I always think of when people are in facilities is that people don't realize just because they're in a facility doesn't mean their life stops. It's the place that they live. So in our case, I know we came in and, tell us a little bit about how having sitters and homemakers helped you.
Yes. Now, home care wasn't only just for home. Like I said, she lived in assisted living. She had a bout where she ended up getting the flu and everything. She ended up in the hospital. So when she got out, she was really weak. And she went through PT, but she still needed assistance. Assisted living is the assist with the living, but they cannot do all the care. So we had to get PRN, which y'all came in and did a wonderful help with my grandmother, made sure that she could get out, get her groceries. If she wanted to cook her own stuff. They did have food there, but she liked to have certain things that grandmother liked to have. She was very particular on what she had to have in her house. So they made sure that she could get up, she could get her shower, everything like that. So we did need extra care. And a lot of people get that misconception that if they're in a living home, that they get all the care they need, and it's not true.
Right, right. And I'm glad you said that, because a lot of people really do think, oh, she's in a nursing home, she's in a assisted living, that's it. All I got to do is stop by every now and then. But I know you're pretty hands-on with your grandma, and even through all that process. But now she's in the memory care unit, correct?
Yes, she is.
So has that helped as she progressed along?
Yes, being in the memory care does help, because she cannot wander away. They know where she is 24/7, and they have better access with her. And then, unfortunately, she cannot leave the facility now because she gets too terrified when she gets back, because she doesn't know where she's going, who I am, or anything like that. So I just make sure that we bring everything to her.
Wow, that is good. That's really good to know, though. The fact that they don't have to worry about her wandering out the facility is really important, because as they go along, they kind of lose that. So I am so glad you were able to come out and share with me today your care for your grandmother, because a lot of people don't realize there are people younger and younger now taking care of their grandparents and stuff. So I appreciate that, Laura, and I look forward to having you back. But and so, Laura, give us your information for Back Bay Mission, because I'm sure a lot of people are still doing donations. So if you can.
Well, if I could just talk about Christmas baskets and backpacks. We do Christmas baskets and backpacks. It's food for all of those in need and those that are homeless. We do a backpack for the homeless where we put in a canned ham. We also add, some canned vegetables, things like that, along with socks and a flashlight. And then our baskets are everything that you can imagine you want to eat on Christmas Day. A turkey, stuffing, dressing, pancake mix for the morning, everything like that. So everybody can wake up and have a great meal. So if you want to contact us, go to Back Bay Mission. Our telephone number is 228-432-0301, or go to our website, thebackbaymission.org, and we love to tell you how you can help.
Thank you again. We look forward to having you back. We'll be right back after this break.
Adventures Pub and Spirits has been serving the Gulf Coast for over 20 years. Awarded TripAdvisor Certificate of Excellence and winner of Covey Awards Favorite Local Hangout and Best Bar on the Coast. Adventures' large menu features traditional pub food like the signature burger, the Juicy Lucy, along with several coastal favorites including raw and char-grilled oysters, po' boys, and royal red shrimp. Stop by for the $8.95 lunch special Monday through Friday. We're open late and located 1 block north of the Hard Rock Casino on Lemieux Street. That's Adventures Pub and Spirits in Biloxi.
Step into the past at Beauvoir. Located on the beautiful Mississippi Gulf Coast, the 52-acre estate is a National Historic Landmark. History enthusiasts love the iconic antebellum home and presidential library. Nature lovers revel in the 79 species of birds, beautiful oyster bayou, and over 300 majestic oaks. And families enjoy the experience of a slower pace with southern charm. Come see us at Beauvoir. It's not just a place, but a place in time.
Hey, what's going on here?
I'm moving it.
This fine piece of shed art was just fine where it was.
Look, as brother and sister and business partners, we may not always agree.
Yeah, that's true. But there is one thing that we do agree on, and that's one-to-one banking at Charter Bank.
Charter Bank has gone mobile. Sign up today for your free mobile app. Only at your local Charter Bank. 4 convenient locations: Gulfport, Biloxi, Ocean Springs, and Pascagoula. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Certain restrictions apply.
Coffee News, the world's largest weekly publication, proven to be a successful and unique publication, read 3 meals a day, 7 days a week. Coffee News connects locals with locals and stands out from the crowd. Readers love Coffee News and become local consumers because it is refreshing, fun, and entertaining. Coffee News, read 3 meals a day, 7 days a week.
Now is the time to bring your unwanted valuables for cash. Come to Third Coast Pawn and Jewelry today. Get paid for items you never use. We need guitars, horns, guns, high-end pro audio and electronics, watches, coins, gold, silver, fine jewelry, and more. We pay cash, so bring quality high-end products. Short-term loans are available for friendly service, easy transactions. Third Coast Pawn and Jewelry, Bienville, Ocean Springs.
Welcome back to the Unwrinkled Heart Caregivers Journeys. I'm here, I'm so happy, and met recently Julia Encalade, who is a Harrison County Veterans Officer. And I am so glad to be here because I'm learning something new. So we're both going to learn today from Julia some of the things that she actually does. But one of the things I wanted you to tell me about, because I thought it was really intriguing how you got into the being a Harrison County Veterans Officer, and if you can elaborate the title on that as well.
I'm a veteran service officer. Okay. I've only been doing this job since 2007. My father was retired Air Force, and on his 68th birthday, he was diagnosed with small cell lung cancer. And he was a Vietnam veteran. He did 3 tours of duty, and he had filed a claim, and they denied him. So my father died without being recognized through the eyes of the VA, and I made a promise to him on his deathbed that I wouldn't quit. I would make sure all benefits were obtained that my mother would have been entitled to at that point in time.
Right.
And it was the first Father's Day without my father, the Friday before, that I actually received the news that they had finally recognized my father. And it was bittersweet because the man that mattered, he's 6 foot under out there at the National Cemetery. But the sweet part, it was there before my first Father's Day, so I knew my dad was looking down and saying, "Good job, kid, you got him." So
wow.
He inspired me, and I do what I do, and I think God puts people where they're supposed to be, I guess.
Yeah, that is a blessing that you are actually walking in the promise that you gave your dad.
Yeah.
And now you can help other veterans through the service. That's actually, Harrison County is, well, thank goodness, is you're paid for by Harrison County to help veterans find the service, the paperwork, and things that they need. So, and I know you've been busy this month, because this is the month of November, the month of veterans. So I know you're busy, and I'm glad you took time to come out and talk to us. But can you tell me one of the things that I've always struggled with my veterans, because we do take care of a lot of veterans, is the benefits that they offer. What kind of resources can they come to you about?
Well, with a CVSO, County Veteran Service Officers, that's what a CVSO is, and through the state of Mississippi, we have 82 counties, and the majority of counties in our state have CVSOs, as well as across the country. And a CVSO, County Veteran Service Officer, we will help you obtain your VA benefit, whether it be compensation, meaning a service-connected disability that should be compensated for, or a non-service connected pension where you have a disability and you have no money, and there is a pension benefit for that. Aid in attendance, which that is very common, and it's common, but it's sad because
Most
people,
veterans
they
don't
do not
know.
know about it, or,
Yes.
or surviving spouses do not know of the aid in attendance. So basically it's a benefit that we apply for, and it's based on their disability. A doctor will fill out the form, and basically if they need help with feeding, clothing, the medicine, and so forth, what the need is. And it's a form that we fill out and apply for that benefit, and hopefully
help them
in the
get
best
it.
way we can. Yes.
So you help them through the VA maze. That's what I
Yeah,
call it.
it's crazy. Yeah,
Yes,
and it's sad that it's that way, but there's a lot of paperwork involved, and it shouldn't be that way.
So if my paper has bounced back, if I'm somebody that's already applied and I've already put in all the paperwork
And
for
you've been
that,
denied that benefit.
and you've been denied, I can come to you and you will help me figure out what
Why,
I'm missing,
yes.
and why.
Mhm.
You help me with the phone calls and
Yes, we can. A VSO can do that. Basically, also when you're talking about the denial, then it's going to start the appeal process, where the veteran has a right, or the surviving spouse has a right at that point in time to go ahead and say, you know, I disagree with your denial. And you want to save that date, because when the VA finally does get it right, they have to retro pay all the way back to the filing of the original claim. And if you lose that time, you've lost that retro payment. So it's important. So the CVSOs, whether a veteran has already applied and been denied and think, okay, there's no way, go see your CVSO. You know, I'm Harrison County. You have one here in Jackson County, Hancock County, Stone County, Jones County, 82 counties in the state of Mississippi, as well as across our country. There are CVSOs there.
And are you making headways with this with the veterans? Does it really help them?
I find it does. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, when you have a veteran, one that or surviving spouse that's fixing to lose their home,
right,
and you have fought for them and got their benefit, and now they're able to keep their house, pay their bills, or what have you, or not only that, but the health care aspect of it as well, that they're guaranteed their health care.
Well, for me, it's really big to meet somebody like you and know that I can help my veterans that way. Well, as they say, when you have a person that's like a pit bull, you get recognized. And Julia, you're being recognized by the White House, and you've been invited to come up?
Along with some other CVSOs across our country. Yeah, I get to represent the state of Mississippi. Yeah, it's exciting. Yeah. So, and you talk about my father. When this happened with my dad, it's I have a knot in my throat now just thinking about it. But when I lost my dad and how everything went down with the VA, I had spoke it out loud that a president will say my father's name, or someone in the president's cabinet. And it's 3 presidents later, but
he has spoken.
They will say my father's name in D.C. So I'm really excited about that part, you know.
Okay.
But I want to say one thing, and I don't know if you know about her, but I have to take this opportunity. I hope it's not too late. We do a thing called Wreaths Across Biloxi National Cemetery, and it's December 2nd at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
And there's over 20,000 veterans that are buried out there at that national cemetery, and this year we will actually cover every grave with a Christmas wreath.
With a Christmas wreath?
Yeah.
And can you give your phone number?
I'm for Harrison County, it's 228-435-8271. My email is vetoff2@co.harrison.ms.us.
All right. And we thank you for joining us again, Julia, today. And if you want to find out more about the Christmas wreath that they will cover every grade with those wreaths. So please contact Julia, and we will be right back with Jackie Castro-Cooper.
Lola Floor, where creative cooking with healthy ingredients is our passion. Our market is a foodie's delight, featuring everything from gourmet pies, specialty cakes, seasonal hummus to exotic salads. Lola Floor also offers specialty gourmet catering for events. We'll help you design a menu perfect for the occasion. Stop in for daily dinners from our freezer case, homemade chicken pot pie, lasagna, or a hearty soup. Our menus are posted online at lolafloor.com. We will bring your weekly meals right to your door. Lola Floor, 720 Belonde Avenue in downtown Ocean Springs.
The Mississippi Gulf Coast YMCA, building a healthy spirit, mind, and body. Our local summer camp locations offer full-time day camps during summer break from school. The Y also offers preschool child development programs Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Of course, the YMCA is the place to go for swim lessons. We've been teaching people of all ages how to swim for well over a century. Our certified and well-trained staff is here to help you and all the members of your family enjoy the fun of swimming for a lifetime. Morning and evening lessons are offered as well. Group exercise classes can add fun and variety to an otherwise boring exercise schedule. Take the opportunity to meet new people and challenge yourself. Our talented instructors are certified trainers and can help you every step of the way. Go to mgcymca.org or call 228-875-5050.
They go above and beyond what any of the other casinos do.
They make you feel at home.
They make you feel like family.
You read that? They make you feel at home right away.
I can't even tell you how many hugs I've had today.
Never ever experienced anything but positive and lovely people and fantastic times.
I don't want to go anywhere else. I won't stay anywhere else. I've done all the other casinos. This is my casino.
Taking care of your aging parents or disabled child can be difficult. PRN is here to help. We specialize in assisting family members and caregivers in keeping their loved ones in their preferred living environment. We provide assistance in homemaker and adult sitter services, nursing assistance, personal care aides, and will even help you with your everyday errands. We have services available 24 hours a day. We'll help you figure out what you need and tailor the hours and services to fit. You can keep up with our show called Caregivers Journeys on Cable 1 Channel 1007 or Uverse Channel 17. If you need help with taking care of your aging parent or disabled child, call and make an appointment with us today at 228-385-2603. For more info, visit our website, prnhomecareservices.com.
Really? And you say you love your grandma? Call 888-936-6832 or visit handydandymoving.com. Handy Dandy comes in handy.
Welcome back to the Unwrinkled Heart Caregiver's Journey. I'm joined here with Jackie Castro-Cooper, who's the owner of Gulf Coast Myofascial Release Center. Is your office not too far from here. Right. Anyway, this month is National Caregivers Month, and I'm always looking for things that we can do to relieve stress as caregivers. So, Jackie, I know you have some things that you brought today that you can share with us on relieving stress. Can you enlighten us on that?
Yes, and so I'm a physical therapist, so
yes.
I teach everybody about the fascial system. So fascia is just another word for connective tissue. And so our fascia is like a little web in our body, and it surrounds each little cell. So these little white little, silver little things are like cells, and the fascial system surrounds itself around each little cell. But if you notice, it's nice and soft, right? But when we fall, have motor vehicle accidents, or even if we've had abuse or traumas or just emotional anxieties and depression, parts of our body start to bind down. We call that a fascial restriction. So I'm going to show you, this is what I teach all of my patients, how to self-treat. And this, of course, will increase stress. If we're walking around like this, and our stomachs are tight, and our necks are tight, and our shoulders are going up, and we're just kind of closing in on ourselves, you'll see people walking around like that. We can't really function in terms of our circulatory system's not going to flow well, our nervous system's not going to flow well, lymphatic system, immune system. So it's all about releasing the fascial system and not having any tightness anywhere. So I'm going to show everyone right now. You can go at home, and if you have like a little 4-inch ball or like a little doggy ball, you can put this on the floor, and I'm going to demonstrate 2 places right now. The chest, because we want, right now it's flu season, so we want to keep our lungs able to expand fully and contract fully and get more oxygen. And deep breathing, by the way, is very, very important. So a lot of us don't deep breathe. So I'm going to show you how to do it in the chest first.
With those 2 little balls.
Yeah, nice and soft. So I'm going to come right here. I'm just going to rest here and just let those balls go in at least 5 minutes or more. And if it's painful, just move it out a little bit further so it's not painful. So when you self-treat, you really want to be loving and caring to yourself. But you really want to get to those areas that are restricted. Now, if you have...
now, that was right above your breastplate there?
Yes, above the breast. There are some women who have some cysts and fibroids. They can actually use it right on the cysts, as long as it doesn't hurt, and they can decrease the size of their cysts, too. So here, we're doing the right and left of the belly button. This is called the psoas muscle or iliopsoas muscles. These are actually the emotional muscles, so that's really fascinating to me. So when we're getting... upset or emotional, we just let those balls go right in. This is wonderful. A lot of research now is showing that the gut and the brain and the thyroid are connected, and so we really want to make sure that an abdominal area is eliminating and absorbing whatever nutrition we need to maintain or discard. So those are the 2 areas.
So you're saying when people tighten up, the 2 main areas to release is right above the breastplate and right on the sides of your belly.
Yeah, I really love the chest because it also, it's a little secret place to release tension on the neck. And another thing I do when I watch TV, I just lean back and I just kind of let those balls sink right into my upper traps. And I just rest there because, you know, we've got, what's it called, the text neck. So everybody's got text neck now, you know, so, or computer neck. So we have to open up, and so these are just a couple of places. You can put the balls anywhere where you feel that you have pain, as long as you're not putting it in the area and creating more pain. So that's the one thing. You really want to be caring and loving. And the last place is your feet. So a lot of us, as we grow older, our feet get a little deformed. We'll start to have bunions, or our toes start to move in different directions, or we just have general pain, or what they call plantar fascia, which actually comes from the hips. But just a little self-treatment for the foot. This is really wonderful. You'll be watching TV or reading a book, and you'll just place the ball right here on the foot, find an area of restriction, and then hold it there. And just breathe and soften. Always be breathing when you're self-treating. You really want to get that tension to leave you. The stress that we have in our bodies will create cancer. Stress will create multiple diseases. So if we're not doing something to release the stress, like using these balls or meditation or yoga or strolling or Zumba, you know, whatever that is, we're allowing our bodies to change biochemically. So this helps you to release the stress. So try, for everyone, just try to find the areas that are tight and release them, and then you hold it for 5 minutes or more. But I have a lot of information on that. I blog on my website. It's gcmfr.com. I also have a newsletter. And you can subscribe to that by just going to the website, and you'll say, if you want to subscribe, just, you know, and those are all free things. I love to teach people how to just do little simple things to create wellness, self-care, and self-love within themselves.
So give us your phone number again.
Yes, it's 228-424-2940, and I'm Gulf Coast Myofascial Release Physical Therapy here in Ocean Springs. And I blog also. You can see my blog on my website, and I do a newsletter too. So.
Wow. Well, thank you, Jackie, for coming in and sharing with us today. Like I said, it's National Caregivers Month. If you haven't bought your caregiver anything, you can call Jackie and book them an appointment here, because really and truly she's phenomenal, and we're so glad that she was able to join us today. And we hope you enjoyed the show today, and we hope you join us again for the Unwrinkled Heart Caregivers Journeys.